Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. This is your brother Ayash Gabar, coming at you with another short lesson that I pray that you find edifying. It's not going to be a long lesson, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to be direct and to the point. Salakia, if I seem out of breath and gargling my throat a little bit, it's only because I'm trying to stop from coughing. I'm under the weather right now, so I pray that you bros forgive me. So I'm gonna start off with a scripture, and then I'm just gonna go into what I'm gonna go into. And it is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 25. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. And that's a very important scripture, considering the times that we're in. There's a way that seemeth right unto a man. Now isn't the time to go and seek vengeance and go and try to cause strife amongst the other nations. It isn't the time. It isn't a wise thing to do. In fact, if you ask me, it's rather, what's the word? It's rather, I can't think of the word, but it's dumb. It's a very dumb thing to post on the internet that you're going to go back out and have this multi-camp outing just because a few men last week did some very unwise things. There was no reason in the world why a Hebrew Israelite camp should have been in the middle of that situation. Especially when these men talk about wisdom. They talk about knowledge. They they talk about having the understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, but their actions showed the opposite. They have no wisdom. They have no understanding. They have no knowledge, because if they did, they wouldn't have been out there the way that they have been. Let me grab a scripture. I wasn't planning on grabbing Salak. Bear with me a second. The book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 3, and it reads, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil." Because if those men were prudent last week, they would have foresaw the evil that was coming. And they should have packed up camp and moved to another location. They shouldn't have been out there the way that they were out there, saying the things that they were saying to these other nations. So it's almost like, well, it's not almost like, it's exactly like they wanted the smoke. And that's not a wise thing to do. You know, you actually think that you have gained some battle scars because you got a scratch on your face and a little blood running down your cheek. When in fact, all you've done was shown how unwise you are. You know, and to those other people who are following these men, you know, you should really sit back and analyze, what would a prudent man do? Get into the scriptures and read the scriptures. A prudent man would foresee the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. You're simple, and you're going to be punished for your simplicity. The best thing that you could have done in that situation was packed up shop and moved to another location, or just not said anything at all. But instead, what you've done was you've instigated somewhat of a riot amongst the Palestinians. Do you people realize that we have no army? We have no force. We have no might in this place. The only power that we have is through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And even that's only granted unto the elect. And so, to you 2/3 Jakes who actually think that this was a smart move, you really need to sit back and analyze the situation. Because it's moves like this that's going to cause you to be put to death. This is exactly what the devil wants. He wants strife. He wants a reason to come after you, Israelites. He wants a reason to come after you, Jakes. He wants that. And the only thing that these people are doing is giving it to him. That's not wise. Because what you're doing is you're putting the whole ministry in jeopardy. Because you're not considering what you're doing. And Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to deal with you people accordingly. The Lord ain't dealing with these men. Our warfare is not cardinal. It's not. We are to go out there and preach to the nation of Israel, not these other nations. We're not to go out there and preach to the Palestinians. That's not who this message is for. And I just find it so amazing how these men could consider themselves great men of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and do something so stupid. And such that you could put your own people in jeopardy. Let me grab this precept out of the book of Sirach, because it's only going to get worse, because these men are very prideful, and they're not considering their ways. They will consider their ways when it's too late, and they realize that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai ain't dealing with them on the level that they think that the Lord is dealing with them. Let me see. Salah. It's just crazy. The book of Sirach, chapter 37, and verse 20. There is one that showeth wisdom in words, There's one out there, the main speaker. He sound really wise with his words. You know, he showed as though he was speaking wisdom. You know, hold on one second. That's not the one I wanted. Oh, Salah. The book of Sirach, chapter 37 and verse 19. There is one that is wise and teacheth many. That's the one I want. The speaker. You know, a lot of people look at him as though he's the wise one. And that man has taught many, being out there on the highways and byways. But yet is unprofitable unto himself. You're unprofitable unto yourself when you do something as stupid as that and not use the wisdom that you proclaim to have. You proclaim to have all this wisdom and infinite knowledge, but yet and still you go ahead and you do something that is unprofitable to you and your followers by putting them in jeopardy. Instead of escalating the situation, you should have de-escalated the situation. You should have told your men to stand back, pack everything up, and let's go. But that's not what you've done. You're a very unprofitable servant. And you're unprofitable unto your followers. Because you've shown me that you don't care about your followers. Because if you did, you would have used wisdom to try to keep them safe. You know? I just find it amazing that tomorrow they're talking about going back down to the same spot. I think it's tomorrow. I'm not sure. They're talking about going down to the same spot to do the same thing, but this time with the ill intent of causing strife and commotion because you're in your feelings, because you think that you need retribution. Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, wait ye upon me until I rise up to the prey. He didn't give you the order to go out there and start lobbing soda cans and doing stupid shit like that. That's unprofitable. That's unprofitable. And then you got the audacity to call yourself a chief. When in fact, you're doing things unprofitable to yourself. You're bringing about your own destruction, your own demise. How about you, Yahushua ain't dealing with you other camps, man? The book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 15. And this is going out to anybody who actually follows you down there tomorrow. The simple believeth every word. You're simple if you're going to believe what this chief is saying about how he wants payback 2.0. That's stupid. Payback 2.0. When you read the scriptures, the mighty men, they had to take the low. They had to sit back and actually take the low. They had to bite the bullet. But that's not where you stand. So here it is, you publicize what you're going to do tomorrow, not knowing what's going to happen tomorrow. You could very well get some of your people hurt. But the prudent man looketh well unto his going. So anybody who's prudent, you're going to sit back and you're going to think about that. Is this the smartest thing that I should be doing right now? Should I actually be out here in the middle of this just because this one man said to be here? And if you're the type of person that's prudent, that's looking well into your going, then that's wisdom. Stay away from it. Because these men are not profitable unto themselves nor you. In fact, they want to draw you into it. Because the more jakes that get pulled into this, the worse it's going to get. You know, I just wanted to speak on that, man, because we know it's prophecy. You know, we know that the persecution is coming or is here. And we also know that nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. So we have to move with wisdom. We have to move with the understanding and the examples that were set by great men before us. All the way from Moses to King David to King Solomon to the Maccabees. We have to move with wisdom and the understanding that this we have to wait upon Yahweh Shem Yahushua, or at least until we get those spiritual powers, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua did say that he shall raise a standard against them when the enemy should come in like a flood. So we got to wait on that. And so with that, I pray that you found this lesson edifying. And I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. This is your brother, Ayaz Gabar from the GMS Virginia camp. And until the next lesson, Adawan Ratazah, Wa, Shalom.